Welcome back. You know, it may be something they said, something they did, or something they taught that made a teacher you had growing up a memorable one. These teachers do more than instruct, but guide and model behavior that has a lasting impact. Now, we are featuring those types of educators in our Class Act promotion here on the Fox 17 Morning Mix. And one of those teachers, and our first nominee in this year-long promotion, is Christine Loisel. She's a math teacher at Greenville High School. And one of her former students, Ryan Clackle, nominated Christine. Here's their story. The first winning teacher of our Class Act promotion, Christine Loisel, has been teaching at Greenville High School for years, and she made a lasting impact on one of her students, Ryan Clackle, for a very specific reason.
So I was diagnosed with ADHD at a very young age, and when I got to high school and Mrs. Loisel, it was the first time ever seeing an adult who had ADHD, and she embraced it. Which, you know, her classroom was perfect because it had no windows. It was a brick-walled, white-walled, and so there were very little distractions other than what we created ourselves in class. But it was really great to have the experience of an adult show that you can embrace the benefits of ADHD. It just made a huge difference, like going through life, deciding what I wanted to do.
Having ADHD was something that Christine grew up with, and she was blessed to have Class Act teachers helping her along the way.
I had a lot of energy, and I was blessed to have teachers that knew how to encourage me. I did love school, so that helped. I was a student who loved being there, and so I was very engaged. But when I was not engaged, I was not loving school. And so luckily I had teachers who stood by me and guided me through that, because I would just become very much angry and shut down as a student. So I see both sides. As a teacher, I know what it's like to be totally engaged and be an involved learner. And then I also know how it is to ignore learning and to fight against it. So I think I have the ability to meet lots of kids where they're at.
Christine's original goal was to become an engineer, but that changed due to two key factors.
I realized I love learning and I love people. And so I first love learning, I love people. And so then I had to figure out what I was going to teach. And so I decided to teach math. I have a lot of energy. I'm super creative. I think fast on my feet. I can take in a lot of information at once. And I can just communicate with students, especially through their style of learning. And so I just wanted to put that to work, helping kids realize that they can do all things that they put their mind to. And I love it. We're a family.
It's evident when she's teaching, like she is passionate about teaching. And I remember she would always say, like, if you find something that you're passionate in, like, work's going to be a breeze. Became a firefighter. I'm on 2 departments. Did dispatching a couple of years. Now I'm still dispatching, but for helicopters. I've been able to take all the advantages of having ADHD and make it work for me.
Christine has taken her experience of teaching kids like Ryan and used it as a tool for growth in her own journey.
And so I've taken that and I've kind of merged that into my classroom, and I'm adaptable. I'm more adaptable as a teacher, and I am able to see kids' strengths and build on their strengths. Not that I'm going to say it's not important to practice or it's not important to do things outside, but to realize that that's not the end all, that's not how everything falls into place in the classroom. Not all learners learn that way. And so still encouraging that and developing an intrinsic focus on how you're going to learn and how you're going to proceed in your life.
Congratulations once more to our first Class Act winner and nominee for the grand prize.
I'm just thrilled. I was very surprised. It's a blessing. You know, we always say as teachers, you get those little notes, you get those little tokens of appreciation. You put those in your drawer or in your, somewhere that you can look back on them and say, okay, this is what we're doing. This is why we're a teacher. So when you come back to little tidbits or little things or big things like this, it really does help. It really does put a smile on your face and makes your day.
And congratulations to Christine. Do you know of a remarkable educator who deserves some recognition? Are they still teaching? Did they have an impact on your life? Well, you can nominate them for Fox 17 Morning Mix Class Act. We'll highlight an exceptional educator making a difference right here in West Michigan each month. Log on to fox17morningmix.com now to nominate your favorite teacher. And then, of course, watch the mix on the last Friday of the month to see these inspiring educators' stories and their impact on our community. We'll be right back.